Guys, I am Bukurkar. Welcome to the first video of my new YouTube channel. I will be trying to put here some good games I achieve or my friends achieve in World of Tanks and World of Warships. So hopefully you will enjoy them, and let's start with this replay. So I'm in platoon with Mike Case. He's from the same clan as I am, and we are in Lakeville, tier 6 and tier 7 game. I'm driving Cromwell. He's driving SU-100 with the big gun which hits for 400, and at the start of the game I will go to scouting job because there are no scouts on enemy team, or so there are no artilleries. So I decided to drive straight through the middle and to go a bit aggressive. I'm using coated optics, so my view range is almost at 445 meters, and I've already spotted some targets. I got hit at the beginning by the BK, but I've spotted enough enemies, and our team is distributed behind me and starting to shoot them. So that's always good if you go spot there are people who are shooting but you're actually spotting. The tanks on the middle, which try to counter my play, are already getting some hits. Yeah, and
We've damaged them.
I have found myself Cheery.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And he probably doesn't
Enemy
pay
armor is
attention
hit.
to me much. So I just kept
Enemy is hit.
one
Target
after
lost.
until Mike finishes him off. Yeah, and the T-34-1 appears and he starts to have a shootout with me,
Penetration.
which is not a good idea in this spot, because as you can see from the sniper view, I can clearly see almost all of his tank, but he can see just the turret, and we all know what the aim time on that Chinese medium is. So this wasn't a good play from his side, but I don't mind. I farmed some easy damage. So let's continue. And you can see that someone is still trying to shoot me from that area. So I'm just trying to respot the tanks which are on the road in front of me, so our team can shoot them. And you can see that the Churchill got hit quite heavy.
Enemy is hit.
And I continue to hit that T-44-1, and yeah, I'm doing quite fine for now. Almost 800 damage. Yeah, another important thing in this map, you can see all our tier 7s, they went to the swamp, but they are pushing. That's good. If they would just go there and on this ridge line and did nothing, I don't know, we probably would still win because we are having quite a advantage on this side and the enemies are already being damaged quite a lot. But it definitely helped that they didn't stuck here and they used their top tier tanks and they pushed through the swamp. So if you are in the Lakeville and you are in top tier heavy and there are no artilleries, you can still go to swamp, but you have to push, because if you do not push, your team in the city, if majority of enemies are going here, will be overwhelmed, and actually they will come behind you and you will get wrecked. So this KV-1S decided to go hero mode. He obviously didn't pay attention what happened to the Churchill.
Enemy armor is damaged.
So I plant one into him. He looks like going too high, but no. He tries to get a piece of me, but not this time. No. So I don't know what he was thinking. So let's look what the T-34-1 is doing. Is he still there? Oh, Jackson appears.
Enemy hit.
So I'm trying to use for the initial shots
Critical hit.
the snipe, the auto aim, so I can get my gun pointed on him faster. And
Penetration.
I was bouncing
Enemy
from
armor
the
on
side,
fire.
but looks like RNG paid me off with setting that T-34 on fire.
Enemy armor is hit.
I was kind of hoping to set him on fire twice, because I'm on that mission for T-55A, but he didn't have the fire extinguisher, so he burned quite nicely. Then the church in front of me gets taken off. Our guys, who were initially shooting from that position, advance to the city. There are 2 tier 7s and there are mostly tier 5s and 1 tier 7 heavy tank, but because they are so much damaged, they can just roll over them. And I'm still hanging on the middle because I know there is an usher in front of me. It's spotted right now during the retreat. The VK and the IS can be somewhere here, the KV, and there is somewhere a Stier ML probably on this in these bushes, so I don't want to get hit right now. So I'm still doing some active spotting. Yeah, and we have spotted the Stierer. So I hit him once, and when he is going back behind those houses, so I decide to advance. Mike meanwhile destroyed the KV-1, which was camping behind the rock, and this is the part of the game when I made a crucial mistake. Not a crucial mistake, but I played it noob way. You can see that he has on 400 hit points, which means on average I can kill him in 3 shots. If I'm lucky. If not, I need a 4. And my DPM is so higher than his, and I got it point advantage. So what I should have done, just drive here, knowing that the Stierer from here cannot hit me, and just shoot him. Instead I went in, auto aimed, so my gun started to point to the hill, so I could not fire. He hit me, I go back up, and what this means, I literally gave him the free shot. And that if I bounced 1 now, we are pretty much even on HP, and that's definitely not good for me.
Target unlocked. We've damaged them. Ready to fire.
I'm still doing
Target
like this
unlocked.
peekaboo with
Enemy
him, but
armor
it
is
doesn't
damaged.
work. We penetrate each one
Enemy armor
with a shot,
destroyed.
and I was lucky I got that 150 roll, because that really saved me. But now I'm 1 shot to anything which is in the map, so Mike says he will go first, because he still can take a hit. And as I said, the guys in the swamp, they pushed, and there is just SU-100 and IS against them, and we found the Stierer and rip him apart quite fastly. So now we're thinking with Mike, okay, let's roll in. They will be probably both facing those tier 7s, so we can have some nice side shots. But no, the SU was waiting for us, so I started finishing him off, but unfortunately the IS was turned also, so they killed Mike, and now it was just a question if I can reload faster. And probably there was a damaged ammo rack because it took him quite a while. I think I shot him 3 times since he killed Mike, and that's like 11 seconds, and I think that IS has faster reload than 11 seconds. So yeah, quite fast game, 5 minutes. And let's take a look at some post-game stats. So here are the results. It was a mastery badge. I don't know why the stickers are not on this side, but I got a few of those. So I got the high caliber, patrol duty and Confederate. High caliber, I was quite surprised. I didn't see I did so much damage until this result screen came up in the game, and definitely I knew there was something special going on, because during the 2 times I got almost 6,000 experience. Yeah, so here is the reason why. 3.2k damage, and when we look, I did almost 450 to tier 7 TD. Then I did almost 1000 to that another tier 7, and to the IS another almost 500. So it was almost 2000 damage to the tanks, which were 1 tier higher than me, and that's probably the reason. And also the juicy spotting. 3k spotting is quite a lot in those kinds of games. Yeah, and the experience, I finished first on my team experience obviously, but I really didn't expect to get over 1900 XP from this. I felt it was a good game, but I didn't see it being so huge exp-wise. Yeah, I know that most of you guys probably have those 2000 games in your pockets, but I'm still grinding towards one, and this was my closest hit. So hopefully I will get the 2000 soon, and when I get there it will be definitely on this channel. So I hope you enjoy this replay, it was quite fast, but I tried to show that even in Cromwell you can do some aggressive gameplays on the middle if you got the right backup and right situations. So you can try it too. Definitely you can try it in more armored mediums like 50M and stuff like that. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, consider giving it a like. If you did not, please leave in the comments what would you expect me to do more. If you want to see some action-packed gameplays where the gun is blazing like entire game, I can try to get games like that. So thanks for watching and see you later.